we are here at Little Cottonwood Canyon in the town of Alta, and it's about roughly 40 minutes from our Airbnb in Salt Lake, and it's up here in the mountains. So this is like a ski resort area as well. We're here in the summer, so obviously there's no snow or anything, but there are a lot of wildflowers, and it's just very cool and very scenic. You have the mountains all around you. You can see like the ski lifts going up to the peaks and everything. So it's very cool here. We are also in a national park. I can't pronounce the name, so I'm not going to try for you. It is kind of clouding up there in the background and thunder's rumbling. So we're going to hike on down these trails here and hopefully not get rained on, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. Everything looks really awesome out here, so I think we're going to get some cool sights in. We're not too far in right now. We're still pretty close to the entrance, but it's pretty cool. There's a little creek running through, and they have a little bridge that crosses over it.
Not too far on the trail, but it's kind of cool that you can see the ski lift going all the way down the run here, but obviously not in service right now because it's not during ski season, but it's still pretty cool to see that.
It's starting to cloud up pretty good, and it's thundering quite a bit. Weather forecast shows that it is going to rain here fairly soon. So we are going to go ahead and hike back down the trail and go back in the car, and we're going to call it a night. It's also monsoon season here in Utah, so from July to about August, that means it's going to rain a lot. And so what happens here is storms will just pop up very quickly. It wasn't necessarily going to rain, and now clouds are coming in and the forecast is changing. So it's not so much that we didn't check the weather beforehand, it's just that it's very unpredictable during this time of year here in Utah. Because of that, we are not going to hang around for the storm. We made it back here to Cecret Lake Trail. You have to pay $12 to access the trail. Right when we got to there, it started raining on us. It's supposed to continue throughout the day, but they weren't calling for it in the forecast. Again, we're here in monsoon season, so things change pretty frequently, but the rain is let off now, so it's not too bad. We're just going to go through even if it rains on us this time. We're going to hike on up to the lake and check it out.
Okay, so we're on Cecret Lake Trail, and this area is known for all of their wildflowers. Not sure of the names of them, but we have some nice purple ones growing here, and there's going to be a lot more, so I'm kind of excited to see that.
So with all the recent rains, there's been a lot of runoff down the mountain, and it's pretty cool actually because it creates these little streams, and they cascade over the trails and then run down through the sides of the mountain. So makes it a little bit more scenic, but it's very cool even without that. There's tons of wildflowers everywhere, lots of chipmunks and ground squirrels and birds as well, but there's a lot to see here. And apparently we were talking to someone, she was saying that if we walk down the trail quite a ways past the lake, we may potentially get some moose viewing in of wild moose here, so that would be pretty cool. So we're getting further up the mountain now, and it's getting a lot rockier and less vegetation around, but there's still quite a bit. But one of the cool things is there's a lot of really neat rocks to look at. Even this one that we're standing on, it's a very massive piece of the mountain, but it's very cool. So we're kind of to a point where there's some overlook areas where you can stand up on the rocks and look past, like we're above the trees, so you can basically see above the trees all the way down into the valley. And the mountains all the way along here, and you can see the ski lifts, and they're doing a little bit of construction in the area, so I can see a couple houses, but it's a very incredible view from here, so it's very cool. We're getting higher up on the mountain here, and it is getting quite a bit steeper as we go to a higher elevation, but we are close to the summit, and the lake should be pretty close, within a half mile at least from here, so we're getting very near to it. Then there's actually a little natural cave back in here, so that's pretty cool. So we made it all the way up to the mountain to Cecret Lake, which is here in the background, and it's just absolutely incredible. Like, the water is crystal clear, you can see down very far, and that's not even the coolest thing. The crazy thing here is there are salamanders like everywhere in the water, and they're right along the edge, and they'll come up and just like float to the surface. But I mean, you can see them all over in here. There's probably like 5 right below me here in this spot, but all along this, as we've been walking, there have been salamanders everywhere, and I've never seen a salamander in the wild before. So that is first time sighting for me, and I think that's very cool. But it's just beautiful up here. It's cooler temperatures up here as well. I think we're in probably like the mid 50s right now. Down in lower Salt Lake City, it's closer to 90 some. So that's quite a bit of a temperature change. But the weather's been holding out for us, and it's very cool here.
So we made it to the very top of Cecret Lake, and this is by far one of my favorite views from the whole entire trip. Mid 50 degrees, and it's just very, very stunning. Like, just in every direction that you look, it's just beautiful. Almost looks too pretty to be real. So it's very cool. We are making our way down from Cecret Lake. Been seeing a lot of these Indian paintbrushes, which is pretty unique because we have these at home. Typically ours are a lot shorter than this, so they only grow about this tall. But here we've seen a bunch of them that are really tall and very high in number. But back where I'm from in Oklahoma, they just cover the whole field. So it's really cool that they also grow here. So we just got interrupted on the trail that there is supposedly a moose about a half mile up this side trail here. So we're gonna go see if we can find him.
I just hiked up this steep incline up towards the peak of the mountain, probably anywhere from a half mile to a mile, because we met a guy on the trail down a ways, and he told us about a half mile up there was a bull moose on the trail, so to be careful. And I was like, that's fantastic. I'm gonna go up there and try and get a video of it at least. Fortunately, I did not see this bull moose. I did see 2, I believe, female elk bedded down, and we saw some really fat marmots back the other way. We've seen tons of ground squirrels and chipmunks and all kinds of stuff. So it's been a really cool hike, really fun, but I'm disappointed I didn't get to see the moose. That would have been amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We put a lot of time into filming it, so if you did, please like and subscribe. So thank you guys.